Hey there, everybody. We all want to feel safe and secure in our homes. A wired CCTV system is a great way to do that. It can deter crime effectively. It also provides valuable evidence if something does happen. Wired systems are especially reliable. They are not dependent on Wi-Fi signals, meaning fewer interruptions. Let's get started on creating a more secure home for you and your loved ones. Before we dive in, let's gather everything you'll need for a successful installation. Having the right tools and materials makes the installation process much smoother and more efficient. Here's a comprehensive checklist to ensure you have everything you need. This usually includes cameras, a DVR, power supply, and cables. These are the core components of your CCTV system. You'll need a monitor or TV to view the live footage and access the DVR settings. This is crucial for monitoring and configuring your system. A Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver are essential for securing your cameras and other components. A power drill with the appropriate drill bits for your walls or ceiling is necessary for mounting your cameras securely. Cable cutters and strippers will come in handy for preparing the cables and ensuring clean connections. Accurate measurements are key to positioning your cameras correctly and ensuring optimal coverage. Zip ties or cable clips help keep your cables organized and prevent tangling, making your setup look professional. Having everything ready to go will make the installation process a breeze. With all your tools and materials organized, you're set for a smooth and efficient installation. Now comes the fun part. Deciding where to place your cameras for maximum effectiveness. Start with the most vulnerable areas. Front and back doors, side gates, garage doors, large windows, especially on the ground floor. Monitoring these areas can deter vehicle theft. Identify any areas hidden from view. When choosing camera locations, mount cameras high enough to deter tampering but low enough for clear images. Choose cameras with wide angles to cover more ground. Careful planning ensures your system is both effective and efficient. The DVR is the brain of your CCTV system. It records the footage from your cameras and lets you view it. Let's get it connected. Choose a central, well-ventilated spot for your DVR. It should be out of sight and protected from the elements. Use an HDMI or VGA cable to connect the two. Connect it to your router with an Ethernet cable. This allows you to access live footage and recordings remotely. Plug the DVR's power adapter into a surge protector. Now that your DVR is connected, let's move on to the more physical part, installing the cameras themselves. With your DVR set up and ready to go, it's time to mount your cameras for optimal coverage and security. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. First, mark the positions where you want to install your cameras. This step is crucial for ensuring the best angles. Use your plan from section 3 and a pencil to mark the drilling spots accurately. Make sure to double-check your measurements to avoid any mistakes. Next, drill the holes. Using the appropriate drill bit, carefully drill the holes for the mounting screws. Take your time to ensure the holes are clean and precise. Then, feed the cables through the holes. Before securing the cameras, feed the BNC and power cables through the mounting holes. This step is essential for a clean and professional installation. Leave some slack in the cables to make the connection process easier later on. This will also help in adjusting the camera positions if needed. Now, it's time to secure the cameras. Align the cameras with the pre-drilled holes and use the provided screws to secure them tightly. Make sure the cameras are firmly in place to avoid any movement. Double-check your camera angles before finalizing the installation to ensure they capture the desired areas. Adjust as necessary to cover all critical points. It's time to connect your cameras to the DVR. This is a crucial step in setting up your surveillance system, ensuring that all your cameras are properly linked to the recording device. Don't be intimidated by the cables. It's like a puzzle and we'll solve it together. First, let's talk about BNC cables. These are essential for transmitting the video signal from your cameras to the DVR. These transmit the video signal. BNC cables are designed to provide a secure and reliable connection, ensuring that the video feed is clear and uninterrupted. Connect one end of the BNC cable to the video out port on the camera and the other end to a numbered channel input on the DVR. Repeat this process for each camera you have. Make sure each connection is snug and secure. Next, let's move on to power cables. These provide power to the cameras. Without power, your cameras won't function, so this step is just as important as connecting the video cables. Connect the power splitter to the power supply unit. The power splitter allows you to distribute power from a single source to multiple cameras, making the setup more efficient. Then, connect the individual power connectors to the power in port on each camera. Ensure each connection is firm to avoid any power issues. Use zip ties or cable clips to keep the cables neat and organized. This not only makes your setup look professional, but also prevents any accidental disconnections or tangling of wires. With everything connected, let's bring your system to life. Power on your DVR and check each camera feed to ensure everything is working perfectly. Congratulations, you've successfully set up your surveillance system. This is the moment of truth. Let's power up your system and see those cameras in action. Plug in the power supply unit to the surge protector. You should see the camera's power on. Switch on the DVR and the monitor or TV you connected earlier. The DVR will likely guide you through an initial setup process. If everything is connected properly, you should see live feeds from your cameras on the monitor. Now that your system is up and running, let's make sure everything is working perfectly. Go through each camera feed on your monitor to ensure you have a clear image. If needed, loosen the camera mount slightly and adjust the angles. Tighten the mount securely once you're happy with the positioning. Record some test footage and play it back to confirm that the DVR is recording properly. Taking the time to test and fine-tune your system ensures it's working effectively. Remote viewing allows you to access your cameras from anywhere in the world using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. First, most DVR manufacturers offer a dedicated mobile app for remote viewing. Download and install the app compatible with your DVR model. Open the app and follow the instructions to add your DVR. This usually involves scanning a QR code displayed on your DVR's settings menu. Once connected, you can view live camera feeds, playback recordings, and even receive alerts on your device. Congratulations! You've successfully installed a wired CCTV system. Now let's keep it running smoothly for years to come. Dust and debris can accumulate on camera lenses, affecting image quality. Regularly clean the lenses with a soft, dry cloth. Periodically inspect the cables for any damage or loose connections. Address any issues promptly to prevent signal loss or power problems. Manufacturers often release firmware updates for DVRs and cameras to improve performance and security. By following these simple maintenance tips, you can ensure your wired CCTV system remains a reliable guardian of your home for years to come.